Welcome back to R for Economics. Now we're going to be talking about some final things on the for statements and while statements, and then also include breaks next and repeat. So a while statement, a for statement can be put inside a while. So while is going to be going from 1 to 9, and then it's going to go, J is going to go through 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's going to print out these. So we can see here that I doesn't change while J changes. So the inner one gets executed as many times as it's needed. And likewise, if we put a for statement inside of a while statement, we should end up with something very similar, where the outer one, so the for is the outer one, gets executed once, and then the while statement gets executed all the way through until it gets to 9. And then it goes to the next, then it jumps back to the for statement and says, okay, now read the code in again. Okay, this is similar to what we saw when we put for statements instead of for statements and while statements instead of while statements. Now, another thing you can do is you can have a break. So the break will cause the current for statement to stop. So before we had a stop statement, and that stopped everything. So now we're going to use this, and it's going to jump out of the for statement. So it goes sets I equal to 1, sets J is equal to 2, sets K is equal to horse, and it stops. And it jumps out of this and goes back to J and updates J. And once J has been updated fully through its 20 and 21, then it goes back to I and resets that one and then continues on. Now the next statement says, if you find this to be true, go to the next element inside of the for in K. So this one will go, if it finds horse, it'll go to cow. And we can see that it gets to horse, skips over that one, and then goes to cow and prints out our statement. So this is the difference between a break and a next. Okay, just as a little bit of history, there's also a repeat function, which works similarly to a while statement and a for statement, and it will repeat this set of code in between the curly brackets until it comes across a break statement. So you have to have termination items, a logical test, which says this is true, break. So if we have this, it'll print, and it'll keep printing until I is equal to 10. If we did it to 100, it will keep going until it gets to 99, and then at 100, it will break. Okay, great. We'll see you in the next video.